Hello guys, welcome to this live stream. So in this live stream we will actually talk about a library which allows you to actually parse your markdown files into HTML and PDF. So we will look at a very simple example right here, and you can see that I just prepared this Node.js script right here. It uses remarkable library and HTML-PDF-node. So this is actually the code right here, and we have this sample.markdown file right here. So this is my markdown file right here. It contains text with formatting, this unordered list, ordered list. We can even embed code as well. So this is the markdown file. So what I will do right here, I will simply run this file, and you will see on the left hand side first of all it converts to HTML, and then it converts HTML to PDF. So on the left hand side the PDF file will be created from Markdown. So it is compiling this Markdown file with handlebars. So PDF created output.pdf. So you will see that the output file is created. This is a PDF file. So this was a Markdown file, and it basically parsed this Markdown file and converted to PDF. You can see this is actually the result that has taken place. I can open this PDF file in the browser. This is actually the heading, this is actually the subheading, this is text formatting, this is unordered list. All these formatting is there. You can even embed code as well right here. So basically we are actually using Remarkable library, which is actually a markdown parser. If you just go to npmjs.com and just search for Remarkable, the very first library which comes, it's a markdown parser. Almost 644,000 weekly downloads, a very popular package in Node.js. So it allows you to parse your markdown files and convert them to HTML. And now to convert them from HTML to PDF, we are actually using this module, which allows to actually convert your HTML files to PDF files. So this one, HTML-PDF-node. So the very first package which comes right here. So it actually converts any HTML content to PDF. So 29,000 weekly downloads are there. So we are actually using these two packages. First of all, we are actually using markdown files and converting them to HTML using Remarkable, and then we are actually converting the HTML string to PDF using this library HTML PDF node. So let's start building this tutorial, this application. So simply inside your command line, simply install both these libraries, Remarkable and HTML-PDF-node. So these are two packages that we are using right here. So what I will do is that I will need to include this Remarkable from the package that we installed, Remarkable. So we have successfully required the library. Now we also need to require HTML PDF node, and then we also need to require file system extra to actually save and read files. So here we will actually define a function which will convert the markdown to HTML. So this function will be responsible for converting the markdown files to HTML. So we will be expecting a argument to be passed to this function, which will be the actual markdown file. So here, first of all, what we need to do, we need to actually make a main function. This will be a async function, and right inside this main function we will be providing the markdown file path. So the markdown file is present in the same directory where I am building the application, so sample.markdown. So I will simply give the path right here. After that, I will also need to give the PDF path where I need to create this, so result.pdf. So I will be creating it in the same directory, so result.pdf, the output file name. So now we need to first of all convert the markdown to HTML. For doing that, we need to invoke this function which we created at convert markdown to. So we will actually call this function and pass our markdown file path. So we are actually passing this path as an argument right here. So now inside this function, now we need to write this function. So it's very easy. in order to convert Markdown to HTML. So we will use a wait keyword right here, and again we will use the file system module to actually read the file. We will read the file of Markdown, pass the path and the encoding type UTF-8 as the second argument. So we will read all the content of the Markdown file, and now to convert to HTML we will simply use the Markdown. If you see, we basically using remarkable right here. So first of all we need to instantiate this instance. We need to new remarkable. So we are instantiating a new instance of remarkable and storing it inside the MD variable, and now this MD object contains a method called as render. So we will render this Markdown, pass the Markdown whatever we got, we will parse it to HTML. So we will create HTML variable right here, backtick symbol to write multiple lines of HTML code. We will simply write this basic HTML syntax, HTML tag, so this is basic HTML, if you know guys. So we are basically converting the Markdown to HTML. So in between the body tags, what I will do, so in between the body tag we will simply be embedding this HTML content that we got like this. So this is actually we got the HTML. Now we simply need to return this HTML from this function. That's all. That's all that we need to do guys in order to convert the Markdown to HTML. So inside this HTML content, if you just console log it, so if you run this application now, it will actually convert your Markdown file to HTML. So we need to simply call the main function. Sorry, we forgot to call the main function. So now once again do this. You will basically see it will actually convert your this Markdown file. You can see that this is converted to paragraph. This is converted to heading H1 tag. So all these things are parsed right here using remarkable library. So this is actually the Markdown file that you see right here. It is converted to HTML right here. So now what we need to do, we need to now convert this HTML that we got into a PDF document like this. So for doing that we will use this package that we imported, HTML-PDF-node. So now the second function is responsible for converting that HTML that we got to PDF. So for that we actually need to call another function. So this time we will be calling this function convert HTML to PDF. We will be passing this HTML content as the first argument and the PDF path as the second argument. Now we need to make this function. So convert HTML to PDF. It will be a async function. We will be getting this path of HTML content and the PDF path as two arguments. It's an arrow function. So right inside this function guys, what we need to do, we need to basically make the options. We need to tell the format of the document. So format will be A4 size document, and then the file, whatever you need to be inserting. The content here will be HTML content which is passed, and then we need to generate the PDF. So right inside, if you see, we imported this as PDF. So this contains a method which is generate PDF. We'll use this method. We will pass the file name, actual file that we need to do, and the options. So this returns a promise. We can handle this using .den, and buffer will be there, and then we can save this file using file system write file sim. We can pass the PDF path where we need to save it, and then the actual data which is stored in buffer. That's all. So this is all that we need to do guys inside this application. First of all, we are calling it to convert the Markdown to HTML. Then we are converting the HTML to PDF. So if you now run this application now, if I just delete this, if I start node.index.js, so just see on the left hand side, it is compiling the HTML and the result.pdf is created, and you will basically see the PDF file is created. So you can just take any markdown file, and first of all it convert to HTML, and then it will compile that HTML to PDF using these two packages, remarkable and HTML-PDF-notes. So thank you very much guys for watching this video. If you like this video, then please hit that like button, subscribe the channel, and I will be seeing you in the next live stream.